Hey, what's up? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over a few of the well-known business fintech credit cards out there that also offer expense management platform within the system. So that's what this video is kind of going to be about. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of the ones that I already have and give you guys some updated data points so you guys can try to apply if you don't already have these, okay? So before I get into that with some data points and everything, if you are not already a subscriber, please consider just hitting that subscribe button over there or below. I'd really appreciate it. And turn the bell notifications on. Okay, so without further ado, first one is Divvy. I've made a lot of videos about Divvy. So Divvy is an expense management platform, probably the biggest right now. They work with all size businesses. So let's jump over to their site real quick. Also use my links when you sign up because some of them will either give you benefits that you'll get either approved or get to a rep a lot faster, your application, or you'll get a discount bonus, sign up bonus. I'll go through that each one. So with Divvy, they work with all size businesses. Even if you're only a couple months old, it's okay. They do a soft pull on your Experian personal. They like to see at least like 660 FICO Experian score. And they're going to pull also your Experian business. So with your Experian business, you want to be at least 36. It goes from 0 to 100 Intel score directly from my rep. At least 36, they said. One of those can offset each other depending on your scores. You obviously don't want to have recent derogatories. One of the metrics for approval is how much money you actually have in the bank, how many transactions in your business bank account, all right? So you can see here, I still have the MasterCard version. I got a couple accounts with Divvy. They recently got acquired by Bill.com. They're switching everything over to Visa now. So just to give you guys a little bit of background about Divvy, they are 100% free. It's expense management. I'll have the link in the description below. A lot of you guys probably already know Divvy, so I'm not going to go through everything on that. They will give you a credit line anywhere from 1,000, and it can go all the way up to like 500,000. I haven't seen somebody get 500,000, but we were able to get 150,000 last year. Myself and a couple other viewers commented and said that they were able to get like 200, 225. They will give you payment structure as far as terms go, either net 7, net 14, and net 30. Okay, so you can change that depending on what your payment terms are, how fast you want to pay back. You get points and rewards the quicker you pay back. So like I said, they work with all size businesses. It's going to be a soft pull. They say it's no personal guarantee on all their ads and everything as well. It doesn't cost anything. So they give you business credit. They started reporting to Dun and Bradstreet directly now. And the Small Business Financial Exchange, which kind of gets that data and reports to Equifax Business and Experian Business. So it's spend management. Watch my videos if you haven't already watched those. So that's Divvy, okay? That's the data points on that. If you can't get approved for unsecured, they do offer a secured version, just to let you know. Next up is Kleercard, which is a fairly new fintech company. They typically will give you a instant offer now. Before it was like their applications were kind of shut down because they're got quite busy, but now they've streamlined everything. It's a Visa card. Those limits will be anywhere from like 500, I think, all the way up to, I think I saw someone get like 50,000. Again, this one, I don't believe they check your personal credit at all. I think this one is 100% kind of more looking at your business banking activity. They also work with all size businesses. So if you're a newer small business, you can go and try to apply. use my link, and you can actually get the onboarding pretty quick. And it's like a 5-minute application, and they'll either give you an offer or decline you. Let's pull up here the onboarding here. So yeah, so you're going to put in your first name, information, business details, business leadership, agree to the terms and conditions. Keep in mind, with all these fintech credit cards, most of them are going to have you connect your business bank account with the Plaid system, which is going to analyze your banking data for your business. The Kleercard will give you an offer, whatever it may be. Typically, it's going to be in that 7 days starting off. But, even 7 days can help, and they'll draw every week, whatever you use on that. What's nice about Kleercard is you can get an instant decision. So before it wasn't like that. And it's a basic expense management platform. I've done a couple of videos about them as well. All right. Let's see here. Next one. Well, first, let me see here. So the Kleercard, like I said, it's some of these are personal guarantee and some of them are not. I'm not sure about Kleercard 100%. I don't believe it's personal guarantee. So the next one is this company, Capital Ontap. I was one of the first ones to get their card here. What's unique about this one is they have like two options, basically. You can revolve up to 90% of the balance. So whatever credit limit you get, say it's 10,000 and you max that 10,000 out, you have to pay a minimum of 1,000 per month. You get 2% cash back. Limits from 1,000 to 50,000. The application is quick. It can be done as little as 1 day. They just have to verify your identity and all that basic information. This one is a personal guarantee, although they will only do a soft pull on your Experian personal credit report. If you guys notice, I say Experian a lot because that's what all these financial institutions, like including Synchrony and all these other banks, they're not pulling Dun and Bradstreet. They're pulling Experian Business and Experian Personal. So these will all be soft pulls with these particular fintech companies. Okay, next one is the Corpay one, Bill Pay and MasterCard. This one, a lot of you guys had applied. I was like the first that put out videos about Corpay. I've been in talks with the vice president. We're going to do an interview next week. Unfortunately, this one is not open right now, so you cannot apply if you haven't already applied before they, I don't want to say shut it down, but they, like it says here, due to popular demand, our early release of the Corpay MasterCard is at full enrollment. So you can sign up to be notified when they open that back up. It could be a month or two from now. We'll have more data for you guys next week when we do the interview with Justin over at Corpay. So this one, it's a free bill pay system. I already have the card. I just don't have it here with me. So, I'm overseas right now, but it's coming. I'll have it by next week anyway. So what's nice about this one is it's a mix, I think, between like a Capital Ontap, Brex, and Divvy, kind of mixed together, because technically you could have up to 51 days to pay, but it is a net 30, but depending on when the statement date is and everything, when you use it, if you use it strategically, you could have up to 51 days to pay back. Okay. And they should be reporting to the Experian Business because it's part of FleetCor, and all FleetCor gas cards report the first week of every month. So I will keep you guys updated. I know a lot of you guys said you applied, you haven't heard anything. Give them time. Both my Corpay videos literally got, I think, over 12,000 views. And I just got my card, and I was one of the first to sign up. I just got my card like 3 days ago. So give them time to get back to you if you already applied. Okay. If they did say they approved you and you're still waiting on the card, again, just give them time. It takes time. Also check your spam inbox. There could be something in your spam box too that will have the login, because the login for the credit card, business credit card, is different than the bill pay for Corpay one. Okay. Next here is the Brex. This one is a kind of like a prepaid, because most of you guys will not qualify for the corporate card, because you have to have anywhere from 50 to 250,000 in your business bank account to even qualify for the line of credit. But you can get like this card, and it's basically like a prepaid business account debit card. But what the nice thing about it is it reports to Dun and Bradstreet at the end of every month. And yes, it does report kind of like a net 1 day cash account, but it can still help build your business credit with Dun and Bradstreet. This one, definitely use my link, because if you just sign up at brex.com, you're not going to get the rewards like my link will give you. If you use my referral link, after you sign up, get approved, you'll get $250 Amazon gift card after you spend $1,000 of your own money, basically. It doesn't have to be a 1 month or anything like that. It just basically using your own money, just like a bank. It doesn't cost anything. It's 100% free. Keep in mind, you guys, all these fintech companies, they're typically usually all free. They don't charge anything to use their platform or their card. They get paid by the merchant fees when you swipe, So next one is Row. I don't have Row, but I've been in talks with their marketing department, and we may try to do a video. This one is just for the higher tier, because they have 2 cards here, and what you need to do, I'll show you down here, the requirements. Basically, it says set it somewhere here. So Row's open to businesses with initial deposit above 50,000. So they have a bank, they do banking. So business banking, you can deposit 50,000 and you can get an account with them. Or you can do the line of credit corporate card, and you have to have a commitment of at least $5,000 a month spend. So that's going to be, maybe if they give you a $5,000 or $10,000 line of credit, then they're not going to charge any fee, but you have to pay it back. It's pretty much kind of like Divvy in a sense. I'll have a video about Row coming up here soon. I know there's some other videos on YouTube about Row, but I've spoke to Row directly, and they said that some of that information is quite wrong. So that's why I haven't put out the detailed information about that. But you guys can check it out. The link will be in the description below. Reach out to them, because they're going to pre-screen you basically beforehand. Okay. And I believe Row is no personal guarantee as well. So I think the only one that's no personal guarantee is, the only one that is personal guarantee is the Capital Ontap. Okay. So just to recap here, Divvy, you're going to want to have at least 660 or higher personal Experian FICO score, and at least have your Experian business profile set up. If your score is high enough, then your business, basically your business Experian account really doesn't matter too much. They just need to verify that you are a registered legal business. They'll also offer secured versions that unsecure after 90 days of good spending habits. Okay. And that's no personal guarantee, unless they actually tell you that your account has to be personal guaranteed. Kleercard, I don't believe is personal guaranteed, but they've been changing things recently, so it depends on the offer they give you. But this one is like a net 7, like I said. They may change it to net 14 or net 30 at some point. Capital Ontap, they're going to pull your Experian soft pull, Experian personal. Okay. So Brex, they don't really pull anything, because it's more like a bank account. So they're not really pulling anything. They're just going to make sure that you're a registered legal business. Okay. Row, I'll have more details for you later. That's all for this video. Please, if you like this video, hit a thumbs up. If you guys need help getting applying with Divvy, reach out, help@joshvanhorn.com, help@joshvanhorn.com. We're trying to get as many people approved for Divvy before the end of this month and stuff. So you apply through my link, then you're going to be able to get your application streamlined a lot faster than if you just go to, say, the getdivvy.com site. Okay. Till next time, you guys take care. Put any comments you have in the question or this comment area below. All right. You guys take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.